Hi guys, this is my very first microphone review. It's of the MXL V67 condenser mic. It's actually a cardioid mic, so it only picks up from the front and not from the back. Now, it's only going for 250 Singapore dollars. Why? Number one, they were made in China, which means they're cheap, but value for money. You're definitely not paying more than what you're getting, for sure. It's also very cool because of the color. It's a little bit of gold and some vintage green. You would never, ever lose it. It's got a 32mm diaphragm, which means that the thing inside that's picking up my voice and my spit is 32mm in diameter. Basically, the bigger it is, the more details it gets. In general, it actually comes with a case of its own, but if you're using it at home all the time, then you can just use the case as a stationary bag or something. It also comes with a holder, but it's not a shock mount, which means that any vibrations in the ground would be picked up by the mic as well. It is that sensitive. I would suggest that you guys get a shock mount like this one. Now, to the sound. First of all, it has a really cool proximity effect, which means the sound changes when you actually go nearer. For some cases, it actually makes your vocals, your guitar, whatever it is, sound a lot better. I'm speaking from this distance now. If I go closer, if I have a kind of voice that doesn't really have a bass tone, it would actually help enhance it like this. Hello, hello, hello stranger. You can tell that when I'm closer, it actually has a lot more lower mids and bass tones. Now also, this has a really, really nice top, which means its trebles are pretty sweet. They're not harsh, because usually cheap condenser mics would probably give you a really piercing, high-pitched ring. So this is pretty cool. Even when I'm really nearby, you don't feel irritated by the highs in my voice. Unless, of course, my voice is naturally annoying, then there would be another story altogether. Now, for those of you who've actually heard about the Rode NT1, R-O-D-E NT1, this is actually quite comparable. What some people might not like about the mic is that it doesn't have any switches on the mic itself. You know, usually you have a pad if it's too loud, like if you want to record drums, to make it slightly softer when you're recording it into your DAW. Well, another thing is that you have to buy a separate shock mount instead of using this. This is something you should probably use as a prop for your band's next photo shoot. So, should you buy the V67G? Honestly, I've been working with the AT2035 for the longest time. When I heard a few of the MXL mics, I sold my mic the next day. So I'm pretty much a convert. I'm not sure about how versatile this mic is, so I'm just going to try a few vocal tracks and guitar tracks and see what you guys feel about it. Now, those of you who are really, really, really on a tight budget recording your stuff, I would recommend this mic, because this will pick up so much more than a normal SM57, SM58 ever could. And for such a low price, you really be getting your bang for your buck.